This is Mithrandiel with Mythical Entertainment here at the VIP event following Final Fantasy Uncovered. Shinji Hashimoto is here. Yosuke Matsuda is here. It's an amazing event, and I'm hoping to get some reactions from some of the guests on what they thought. I'm joined by Tim Gettys, host of the Final Fantasy Uncovered event. What did you think? I mean, how did you get involved in this event? How did it get started?
So, I mean, I've been a fan of Final Fantasy forever, like pretty much my entire life, right? I've been a fan of Final Fantasy 15 for 10 years. Since we first saw it announced, I was like, I need this, you know? I played that trailer over and over. There's a song playing right now in the background, Somnus. I've heard that shit. I've had that on my iPod for so long. Like, this is so exciting for me, and it was so cool where, you know, Greg has been hosting for so long, so he eventually got to the point where Square reached out to him and was like, hey, we want you to host the show, and he's like, we got to get Tim involved, and I'm like, thank God. So here we are, you know, and it's pretty cool.
From all the amazing announcements we had this evening, what is exciting you the most out of those 15 announcements?
Yeah.
What really stood out for you?
You know, honestly, this is kind of a cop-out answer, but it's the idea that there is a universe. There's an idea that it's not just a game, it's a game and a movie and an anime and a mobile game and this and that, and it all fits into each other. That's what's most exciting to me.
For a while, it felt kind of like an infomercial, like, but wait, there's more.
Exactly.
And it was just it's really great to see. You did an amazing job. What else? What's coming up now for you? What's next for you?
You know, for us, we're actually doing our second annual live show out in San Francisco, California, Memorial Day weekend. So May 28th, you should go to kindoffunny.com/tickets to check that out. It's going to be utterly insane.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Great job hosting, and we look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you.
I'm joined by Greg Miller.
Yeah, getting right, Greg Miller with a G.
Craig Miller, sorry about that.
Greg's.
Oh, G, right?
Yeah, G, Greg.
Anyways, I just wanted to ask you, so as a non-fan of Final Fantasy, right, you kind of made that apparent from the start. You're not like Tim.
Well,
you haven't been following the
you're
whole
well
way.
aware of the internet. If I went up there and I'm like, I've always loved, they'd be like, we read this article where you said, I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the internet is an
yeah, it
unforgiving
doesn't forget. It doesnn't forget.
So what did you take away? What are you most excited about from this event as someone who's new, not necessarily new, but maybe not
I know
as
what you mean.
integrated to the fandom?
Sure. I mean, for me, I really like the idea of a universe. Because, like, for me, I always say I'm a story whore, right? Like, I play games for the story and the characters and this, and, like, giving me a hook that I can watch this anime, I can watch Kingslave, I can know who these people are before I even pick up the game, means that I'm going to care so much more. And so the game can be not light on storytelling, but you don't have to give me as much there because I'm already entertained. I already know everybody.
And the Platinum demo, too, right? I think part of that is to get people used to the combat and the controls, so when they pick it up, they jump right into the world like they're familiar with it.
And that's the thing, right? Is like the gameplay actually looks great. The gameplay looks fun. I want to play that.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Now, so you're not really big into the Final Fantasy fandom. What is a title that really jumps out for you if people weren't familiar with you and your show?
Sure.
What's a game that you love? What's a game that you always come back to?
Oh man, I mean, like I'm always a third-person action kind of guy, right? So like right now I'm playing The Division. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm addicted to it. I don't know if it's a great game. Last year, game of the year for me was Phantom Pain. Love Metal Gear Solid 5. This year, I mean, outside of Final Fantasy, don't tell anybody at this party. Persona 5. I'm going to lose my mind for. Yeah. I love Persona.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, Greg, thank you so much. So what's next for you?
Next for us is to continue killing it at kindoffunny.com. You know what I mean? We have a million different podcasts, a daily Twitch show. We're only getting bigger and better, so that comes with a lot of things. Kind of Funny Live is our live event in San Francisco, coming up in May. Everyone should check it out.
Awesome. Well,
cool.
Thank you, Greg. Really appreciate you taking the time.
Pleasure, dude.
Mithrandiel here with Mythical Entertainment. Who am I joined by?
With Sasano, Mr. Sasano. His name is Sasano.
No? Okay. And what am I looking at here? We have some, it looks like a costume. What is the story behind this exactly?
このストーリーのこのデザインのストーリーを教えてください。
もともとリアルで着るために考えられたもので、そのゲームの世界のことも考えつつ、リアルでも着れるっていうことを重点に置いて作ったものです。これは。
We were mainly focused on not only for the Final Fantasy world, but also for practicality, where comfort, not only for the game world, but also like the real day.
Yeah. So not just for cosplay and conventions, but something that somebody could wear out in the street and it would get attention.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent. All right. Well, where can we find these clothes?
この洋服はどこで買えますか？
これはウェブサイトがここに載ってるんですけど、ここで世界で売られることになってます。
you can go to the Rowan website. You
today.
can buy it globally.
Today,
So it's www.rowan.jp. Oh no, it's rowan-ff15.com. FF15. Thank you so much for taking the time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mithrandiel with Mythical Entertainment. I'm honored to be joined by Mr. Phil Rogers, CEO of Square Enix for North America and Europe. Mr. Rogers, how do you feel that the event went this evening?
Well, I feel it was a wonderful event. It was great for our teams to host all the fans and partners. I think the reaction from the fans at points in time was just incredible for us. So we're pleased. And to hear it was trending on Twitter as #1 was just awesome. So to get that feedback so instantly was more than we could have hoped for.
A recurring theme I'm hearing from a lot of people, a positive vibe they're getting from this whole game is that it's a universe, right? Is that there's all these elements kind of being pulled together. What do you think about all these different elements contributing to this larger universe?
I think the universe is a really ambitious idea, which we're really proud that we could present it with so much content tonight. I mean, for us, we're famed for our stories and the worlds that we build and the characters that people love. So for us, it's a very natural ambition to be able to sort of portray that through interactive in the game and then through the anime and also the sort of full CG movie. So it was a very natural step for us to take. I mean, we're big fans of the whole polymorphic approach. And I guess we're very confident. We'll see how it goes. But I think it's wonderful, again, to see that reaction tonight and to hear fans talking about it. It's the best start we could have hoped for.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for lending me some of your very valuable time, and congratulations on the successful event.
Thank you.
Well, that's all from Mythical Entertainment's coverage of the Final Fantasy XV Uncovered event. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're really excited to see this when it launches on September 30th.